Mela, Ġino, waħda lik. Kel priqet.
Tlibsu bħaġama kik!
Please stand by for a message from the European Union. This is EuroAlert from Brussels. All TV stations in the European Union have suspended their regular programming to deliver the following message. On screen you can see a list of the different channels which will be broadcasting the alert in different languages. For other languages, please check out europa.eu.
You are listening to the English alert. Russia, together with their allies, have destroyed any hope that their invasion of Ukraine can be solved diplomatically. A couple of minutes ago, Russia fired 4 tactical nuclear weapons at Kiev, Zaporizhia, Odessa and Lviv. This is a clear escalation from the Russian Federation, as nuclear weapons haven't been used in warfare since forcing Japan to surrender in World War II. As preparation for what could possibly be the start of World War III, we ask that you devote your full attention to this broadcast. Ensure all your devices are connected to Wi-Fi or mobile data, as you will receive further instructions on such devices. The European Parliament, European Council, and the European Commission, together with the national parliaments of EU member states and the United States, have agreed for the European Union to join the North Atlantic Treaty Organization as a single entity. Therefore, NATO now has 9 members, since the membership of each EU member state was revoked, as their memberships are being replaced by a single European membership. All armed forces of EU member states are currently in the process of becoming one army, under the name of the European Armed Forces. This measure was taken to show our enemies that if they want war, the EU won't hesitate to show our power on the global stage. Malta, together with Austria, Cyprus and Ireland, have therefore joined NATO, not as separate armies, but as divisions of the European Armed Forces. In these times of war on our continent, we've seen a lot of fake news being spread on different platforms, including social media and on trusted news outlets, and Russian propaganda being actively spread by right-wing politicians. Therefore, the European Commission passed a law forbidding the spread of Russian propaganda on any platform. Failure to comply will result in your European passport and European citizenship being revoked, with the only way to regain it by joining the European Armed Forces and fighting on the front lines if World War III starts. This will also be applied to any people with strong anti-West sentiment. Euronews, together with France 24 and DW, will now start broadcasting official news, approved by the European Union, in all EU languages. Other TV channels will be shut down to repurpose the stations for military purposes. To prepare for a war that could possibly go nuclear, it's imperative that you follow these actions as soon as possible. Ensure you have clothing, toiletries, important documents, offline entertainment, a first aid kit, and a battery-powered radio or a radio with alternative sources of energy. You should place these items in your fallout shelter room. The fallout shelter room should be the lowest and innermost room in your house, with the least amount of entrances. In collaboration with the United Kingdom, Cold War-era videos by the British government, titled Protect and Survive, explaining in detail how to prepare for nuclear war, will air after this alert ends.
Before we terminate EuroAlert, we'll take a quick look at what was announced in this message. This is the end of the European Union's broadcast to its member states. However, following EuroAlert's termination, a short collection of Protect and Survive videos will be broadcast, as a joint broadcast between the United Kingdom and the European Union. From EuroAlert, this is goodbye, and good luck.
The most widespread danger from nuclear explosions is fallout. Fallout is dust that is sucked up from the ground by the explosion. fallout can kill. Since it can be carried for great distances by the winds, it can eventually settle anywhere. So no place in the United Kingdom is safer than any other. The risk is as great in the countryside as in the towns. Nobody can tell where the safest place will be. So you are just as safe in your own home area as anywhere else. In fact, you are far better off at home because it is the place you know and where you are known. So, stay where you are. If you leave your home, your local authority may take it over for homeless families. And if you move, the authorities in the new place will not help you with food, accommodation, or other essentials. You are better off in your own home. Stay there. You must now choose a room in your home which will give the best protection from fallout. If you live in a house, the safest place is the ground floor or basement. Choose a room with the smallest amount of outside wall. The farther you are from outside walls and the roof, the better the protection. If you live in a block of flats, which is more than 5 floors high, it is important not to use the top 2 floors. The safest places are inside passages away from outside walls and windows. If the block is 4 floors or less, the best place for a fallout room is the basement or ground floor. If you live too high up to be safe, you must make arrangements now with your neighbors in the lower floors, or make some suitable arrangements to shelter with someone close by. If you live in a 1-story house, like a bungalow or prefab, the building itself will not give you much protection. So the best thing is to make arrangements now to shelter with someone close by. If this is not possible, look for a space in your home which is farthest from the roof and the outside walls. Later, we shall be telling you how to strengthen and improve your fallout room. We have told you how to choose a fallout room in your home. The best place is farthest away from the roof and outside walls. Your fallout room will protect you, but you will make it even safer by strengthening a small part of it. This part will be your inner refuge during the worst of the attack. Making a refuge is not difficult. The main things you will need are shovel, boxes, cartons or large plastic bags, earth or sand. Start collecting them now. These things may also come in handy. Hammer, saw, screwdriver, nails, screws, string or thin rope, scissors or penknife. One idea is to make a lean-to of wood, resting against an inside wall. Strong boards or doors taken from their hinges are quite good. Stop them slipping down the wall by fixing them to the floor with a strip of wood, like this. Then cover the wood with bags or boxes filled with some heavy material, like sand, earth, books, or rolled up clothes. Don't forget to fix the bags and boxes so that they don't slip off. Across the two open ends of your refuge, you should make thick walls of bags and boxes of earth or sand, or heavy furniture packed tightly with heavy material. Don't forget to leave an easy way into and out of your refuge. Next, a cupboard under the stairs. That is another good place for a refuge. Put boxes of earth or sand on the stairs and along the walls of the cupboard, like this. If the stairs are on an outside wall, make the wall thicker with bags of earth or sand. Stack the bags up to a height of about 6 feet. Here is another idea. Use tables, if they are strong and large enough for you and your family to shelter beneath. Make solid sides around the tables out of heavy furniture, boxes filled with sand, earth, or books. If you can, lay strong boards or doors across the top and cover them with bags of heavy material. This will make a good roof over your refuge. If you live in a caravan or other building of lightweight construction which provides you with very little protection against fallout, your local authority will be able to advise you on what to do. Whatever type of refuge you have, the main thing to remember is that the more heavy material you have around you, like earth or sand, the more chance there is of saving your life.
We will now return to your regularly scheduled programming.
L-għajnuna tiegħu ma kienx ikun possibbli naqbdu l-sieħbu. Nitolbok forsi takdilu kelma tajba.
Ħalli fejdi.
Ciao Gino. Ciao Ser.
Ciao. Taraw kumpanija ħażina x'tagħmlilkom? Isma' guys, nixtieq ngħidilkom proset kbira ta' kif ġibtu ruħkom illum. Speċjalment inġin, proset, eh?
Thank you, Gigi. Thank you, Gigi.